Boysa. Boysa. No, no fuentes. Es samba. Oh, oh, oi, 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 oi. Mas tu vom es no sonaya. Ei, no so. Plums, ploi, past, pop. Alright, can you understand me now, love? Yeah. Sorry about that. It's been a minute since I had a frog in here. You'd think I'd have them all the time, but, you know, sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. If you give me just a minute, I'm gonna set this up on your side, just so I don't have to hold my arms up the whole time. Is that alright? Thanks, love. Give me just 1 minute, okay? Most SMA ist was heißt ja und it's, I know it's kind of coming in and out. Sorry. Is that alright? Is that tight enough for you? I know I told them to get better wires, but you know, budget cuts and all that. Alright, let me get this tied up real quick. Yeah, that should be good, I think. Yeah, that should be great. I don't think that's going to be a problem, not one bit, yeah? Yeah, it feels nice and snug for me, yeah. Alright, well, welcome to the Frog Emporium. Is it your first time? Yeah, normally repeat offenders, we get them little earpieces, but I ran out, and it is your first time, so, you know, got to make sure we're passing them out, you know, calmly, I guess. Well, we're a Frog Emporium, as I said. We've got tadpole makers, tadpoles, frog helpers, and a lot of industry reps that you might need for the frogs. Well, you know, you being a frog and all, usually it's for maintenance that you're coming in, or something along those lines. Or are you looking for a tadpole maker? Oh yeah, that's what we call the ladies around here. You know, just so they, I don't know, so they don't have any sort of misogynistic undertones. Well, if we call them tadpole makers, then they've got a purpose here, but otherwise they're just ladies, and then they have no purpose. I don't think that's misogynistic, is it? Oh, well, I don't own the shop, but if you want me to tell my owner, I can. Yeah, I'll let him know. Give me 1 second on this one. The right one's getting a little loose now. Yeah. No, it's not so uncomfortable, but it is uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Nah, it's just a frog joke, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah, this little guy is pissing me off, to say the least. Well, sorry about that. You're probably just gonna see this little guy over here, but you know, I think it'll be alright. Yeah. Alright, well, you're looking for a tadpole maker then, yeah? Yeah, it's what the outside human world. It's what we call matchmaking. Yeah. I don't know what they call it in frog. No, I don't speak frog. No, I got this job on Craigslist. I'm not really a frogologist at all. Craigslist is like it's like a pond for people to get jobs. Yeah. Alright, well, if you sit still for 2 seconds, try not to move too hard, I'm going to grab my little system, my little iPad over here, waterproof that is, and we'll get you logged into the system, yeah? Alright, let me grab her real fast. Yeah. So, where are you from? Originally, I mean. Oh, that's quite a big punch. What made you leave that come here? State of the art matchmakers, I tell you what, that's what we are. Yeah, hang on, let me get this turned down just a little bit for you. Alright. It's a quite difficult process, I have to say. I'm used to getting to do this without the whole frog attachments. Well, I got too comfortable, you know, that we had them transmitters. Now we don't have them. Alright, let me do a little prep for you, yeah? Alright. You already told me where you're from. What's your name, love? Randy. It's a good name. You got a surname? Yeah, a frog last name. Gotcha. Randy Brandy. It's a great name for a frog, I tell you what. Alright, how old are you? It's a year and a half. It's pretty old for a frog, I think. No, as I said, I'm not really a frogologist. Alright. Do you, Randy Brandy, do you know what you want in a tadpole maker? Alright. Have you ever been with a tadpole maker before? Well, I just kind of want to know what branding I'm working with. No, not Brandy, sorry. I know that's your frog surname. I mean you know, if you're a frog virgin, I just kind of need to know that. No, I understand frogs aren't mammals, but, you know, you get my concept? Alright, that's okay. Well, if we were talking about maybe leg length, what leg length are we looking for in a tadpole maker? So some sturdy legs. Alright. And the gullet, big one, small one, double, triple. Oh, it's not bad. Okay. Some of your frog interests. Well, you know, places you like to go, frogs you like to see, types of flies, varieties, things like that. You like the western flies? Yeah, they're pretty fat. Have you ever had a horse fly? Yeah, it's what we call them in frog English. Yeah. Okay. Horse flies. You know, there's not a bad horsefly bar right around the corner here. If you go down this street, turn right, be the second stick on the left. Yeah, it's pretty good. I've had my fair share of accidental horsefly swallows, and if I was a frog, those would be the ones that I would eat. I tell you what. Alright, well, let's see, what do you do for work, Randy? Okay, you're a frog construction worker. Alright, so you're part of the new dam? Well, no, you're not a beaver, that's not what I'm saying, alright, sorry, didn't mean to offend. Alright. Okay, and do you have any kids yourself? Any tadpoles? Just two? Two? What happened to the rest of them? Slow swimmers? It's alright. Good to know. And how many tadpoles are you looking for? First tadpole maker to have? None. You don't want any tadpoles? So, do you want a tadpole maker? Oh, I see. You're frog gay. Okay. It's a little harder to work with, Randy Brandy. Yeah. It's just not a lot of frogs are gay. It's a minority, you see. Well, I'll do my best, but I don't think I've had anybody I've entered into the system be frog gay. So, okay, well, I'll log it and I'll maybe extend the search a little wider in my geographical parameters, if that's alright. See if anybody else logged a gay frog. Okay. Alright, well, if it's not a tadpole maker, I guess it's it'd be a tadpole unmaker. I don't really have a term to call male frogs. They're just kind of frogs. I see where the misogynistic was coming in. It's all kind of crashing over me. Sorry about that. It's kind of just the system, it's not me. I know, it's not really an excuse. Well, alright, if you were to go on a date with another frog, where would you take him? Oh. To go look at the stars. That's one of my favourite dates too. You ever been to a frog planetarium? It's like it's a place where they go see all the stars. It's really cute. Well, maybe you might see if they have some around here. They're pretty nice. And you want a frog with tadpoles? No tadpoles. You don't care? And okay, any particular job or industry they work in? Alright. Okay, I think I've got a decent amount of information. I know that wasn't a lot, but you know, frogs and all. It's usually a lot easier to substantiate. Yeah. What I'm gonna do, if it's alright with you, I'm just gonna take your picture. Yeah. No, this one's not a frog camera. It's just a camera. Yeah. No, I'll take your picture and I'll put it on the file. That way, if I do find another frog that wants to see you, then I can show him your picture. Does that work? Okay. Alright, well, just ignore the wires and give us a big smile, yeah? Yeah. Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Is that good? You want to do another one just in case? Yeah, I'll do one with a flash if that's okay. I forgot that last time, but I think that might be a good option. Okay, mind the wires. Gets a little sticky back here. Okay, look right here. Right at the lens, yeah? Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I think that was good. I do think you blinked in the second one, but I'll have a couple options, alright? Yeah, they'll be good. Okay. Now, you're fine. The wire system always gives me a little bit of a headache. You know, being a human and all, hearing all the frog thoughts is quite alarming. Yeah. Well, hear me out. I do have a couple more things I'm supposed to show you if you're technically looking for a tadpole maker. And since you're using the system to look for a tadpole maker, I've got to show you the things I put the tadpoles in, if that's okay. Well, good help for your poles. Yeah, the ones you already got. Since you got slow swimmers, these might be helpful for you. So the first thing is we incubate them in a little kettle, something like this. Yeah, it's a good size for a decent amount of tadpoles. Keeps them nice and warm, not too warm. We don't want cold tadpoles. Sorry, don't mind me. And we usually send the tadpole makers home with these guys. No, it's all consensual. They want to be here. They want to make tadpoles. They want to meet someone nice. This is just sort of a gift basket from the Frog Emporium. Yeah. So it's pretty nice. Nice and spacious, and usually just like a new housewarming gift. What do you call a house in Frog? Mud warming gift? Water warming gift? A nest? I don't really know. As I said, I'm not a froголogist. And then typically tadpoles that are not ready to be incubated, we send home in these little guys. Now this would be if you were just trying to get a tadpole. I know that's not what you want, but again, I gotta kind of go through everything that I'm going to talk about with all the customers, yeah. Just in case you decide why you're here to get a tadpole. I know you've got them, but you know what I'm saying. So, I've got these little guys. They don't have lids, but that's a little Poles can breathe. And yeah, we put one in each, sometimes two if they're twins, you know. Then send them off with you. And then you got some new family to start your new line of genealogy, I guess. And then the last thing I usually show people is a little frog candle. Just to liven up the space. This will be more for you, love. You can take a little whiff if you want. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's made with the best frog slime. And I'm not really a frog person myself. Well, I'm a frog person, but you know what I mean. I don't really like the smells. I mean, no offence. I just mean that textures and smells don't always get along with me. You know what I mean? Sorry. Yeah, my bad. Anyway, usually send these home with you guys if you're coming in for a tadpole maker, and it's just like a nice little gift to maybe get the first night started. So this one I actually send home with you now if you want. Yeah, real quickly, I'm gonna get your frog email address really quickly. What's a good address? At frogmail.com. Oh, okay. Alright, so here's the deal. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set up your profile, put in your picture. I usually put a little personal description of you as your service provider. You know, the sort of vibes I get from you, all the thoughts I can randomly hear in your frog head that make me want to vomit a little bit. Just a nice little recap of everything for all the ladies and gentlemen frogs. And your preferences, obviously, and then the frogs will click on it, and I'll get the notification about somebody wanting to meet you, and then I'll be sending those to email, and then you can just check in, let me know which ones you like to set up dates on, and then yeah, you'll be able to go on dates, and then maybe find your frog partner. No, I'm having a really wonderful time. It's just that being connected to your brain like this makes me feel like a frog, and that I'm not a frog. I'm just a guy. So yeah, I think I'm gonna get out of this if that's okay. Any more questions for me? I'll say probably clicks come in maybe my hottest matches within an hour. My medium matches within about a day or two, and then my not so medium matches maybe about like a week or so. But I'll be keeping you updated on the email, and if you don't get any quickly, you'll know. You won't just think that it's all going to spam or something. I'll keep you posted, okay? Yeah, don't be afraid. You're going to find the perfect frog for you. I truly believe that. That's my job, along with also, you know, tadpole sales and frog maintenance and tadpole makers and all that other stuff. So yeah, alright, well, it's nice to meet you, Randy Brandy. If you sit still for just a second, I'm gonna unlink us, but you've got to be very very still, okay? It's quite painful sometimes when they move too much. I know, and they don't know it, and I always feel bad telling them because, you know, they just want to get out of here like me. Hey, it was really nice to meet you, okay? Dove sta? Non sa, ehi,